Thank you, Devin. And you may know about the iris and pupil of your eyes, but do you know about the sclera?
Yes, here to tell us a little bit about it and its role in your vision is Nurse Christina Paris. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Hi, good morning. I'm glad to be here.
Now, it's certainly something I've never heard of. So I'm curious to see, what is sclera of the eye?
So it is the white part of your eye.
Interesting.
Yep, and it's a fibrous tissue. It's the outermost part of the eyeball, and it helps to protect, like, the vitreous humor, which is the gel-like substance that's in your eye. It also helps keep the structure, and it offers a place for muscle attachment so that your eye can move up and down when you're looking around.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it has...
So it's just the white part of the eye?
It is the white part of the eye.
Interesting. Big chunk of your eye.
It is, it is. It's
Most
actually,
of your eye.
It is. It's 5/6 of your eye is the sclera.
So can you tell us about some of the most common conditions that can kind of impact this part of the eye?
Sure. So there's ectasia, which is just a dilation of the arteries. So it can cause like a bulging of the eye. And we can see that there's episcleritis, which is an infection or inflammation, also causes swelling of your eye. So if your eye kind of sticks out, and that usually resolves on its own. It's not anything real serious. And then coloboma, that's a congenital condition, and it can also cause bulging or little notches in your eye. So I think really, you know, anytime that looks infected, it's looking distorted, looking larger, you see bumps. I've seen people that have had little like lumps or almost looks like a cyst on the white of their eye. You wanna go talk to your doctor.
Yeah, that seems like a good move for that one. So what does it mean if the sclera changes color?
Yeah,
because that's possible, apparently.
It is, absolutely, and that's what made me kind of look into this whole topic this week.
Right.
Was that I had a patient call who said that the whites of her eyes were blue, and I had never heard of that. So
and it wasn't just like eyeshadow. So I'm wearing blue eyeshadow today.
Yeah,
so I don't know if
it's actually, and if you look on the computer, it's kind of like a baby blue, like a robin's egg blue, and it can be caused by genetic disorders. Iron deficiencies is probably what was causing hers to come on so suddenly and later in life. Some medications for arthritis can cause the blue in your eyes too. So if you're, you know, if it happens, it could just be a medication. Marfan's syndrome, which is connective tissue, congenital connective tissue disorder, or osteogenesis, which is brittle bones. So there's, I mean, there was even more than that. Those are just some of the big ones. But the big thing is, if you notice that your eyes are blue, of course, go and see your doctor, because they can do those blood tests to check for the congenital things. They can look at your medication list, things like that. Now, the other colors.
Yes, there
are more. Yellow. Yellow we typically know to be kind of, it's caused by jaundice. So liver damage can cause that. Then there's also the surfer's eye, which can happen if you have a lot of ultraviolet damage from the sun, kind of combined with wind. So if you're outdoor, if you're, I mean, up here, I would think maybe a big skier, something like that, water skiing, where you're out and about and you're getting the wind and you're getting the sun, you're not wearing protection because you don't want to lose your Ray-Bans in the water like my son did. So yeah, so you, but both of those, you know, you definitely want to go and get checked out, especially because jaundice can be a life-threatening. It's a buildup of bile, which is a toxin, you know, in your body. The other one is red, of course. You know, we've all heard of that. You have a little too much alcohol, you wake up, and the alcohol kind of relaxes the blood vessels, dilates them, and we wake up and our eyes are red. But it can also be due to an inflammation. Sometimes, have you ever woke up where like just part of your whole eye is red, where you've busted a blood vessel?
Oh, yes.
Oh, is that what that
Actually,
happens?
yep, that will just heal on its own. You know, oftentimes you don't even feel it. There's no pain to it. You just wake up and half of your eye is just all red.
When you say all red, how red are we talking?
Yeah, where you can see
It's just
blood.
like
It looks
all
like
red?
there's
Like pretty
blood
red.
on your
Wow.
eye.
You've never seen that? Like,
Never, no.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I knew someone in high school had a pretty bad like blood
It
vessel.
looks scary.
Like I've had like a tiny one,
could
you know, like
imagine
little
it looks
extra
scary.
red.
Yeah, it's happened to me before too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it looks kind of creepy, but
You were
don't
fine.
feel it.
Your
and-
eyes look great now.
Yeah,
You've
good.
recovered.
And it just goes away on its own. Allergies, of course, smoke can irritate the eyes. Contact lenses, if you get stuff underneath your contact lens, can irritate your eyes, make them red too. So you want to make sure you're changing them and cleaning them properly. And then the last one was brown, and I hadn't thought of that, but it's a hyperpigmentation, and it's common in Asian or African American people. And sometimes there's also other things that can cause the brown too. If there's brown right around the color of your eye or the iris of your eye, that can be an indication of a pancreatic condition. And that comes on slowly. It's probably an early sort of identifier, but anytime you notice a freckle, a bulge, a cyst, a color change, you want to go and see your doctor, especially if you have blurred vision, you notice any kind of drainage, swelling, things like that. You want to go and talk to your doctor.
Interesting. Well, thank you so much for coming in and teaching us all about the sclera.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I've learned so much this morning. Thank you very
It
much.
was really interesting. I didn't know that it could change to blue.
Yes. Well, well, thank you so much. And coming up, we have what's trending, including